cubic inch, the mountain man, Mr. Robin Blue. 7,500-pound superstar. And when the black smoke starts, you know he's ready. And then we will remind you that he is the test puller in the class and that he has the option to turn this down. The track officials have also the option to change the setting on the sled if they would like to. The distance, 254.15. 254.15, your distance for Robin Blue, the mountain man. Kubota Best Value Equipment Implement Company out of Shelbyville. Paul Badenhop Company, your international dealer, Huntsville Highway, Fayetteville, Tennessee. And Nashville Ford Tractor out of Nashville, Tennessee. And Brothers Equipment Company, Case H and Kubota out of Hillsborough, Tennessee. Here comes Jed Johnson, the Black Widow. Got a little further down the track. Let's hear it for him. Jed Johnson, the Black Widow. Woo! $279.
Everything to ask about tractor pulls right there. Well, Mr. Jed Johnson makes his run here, folks. The officials are still looking things over. We are unofficial. And Jed has completed his run here tonight at Chapel Hill.
279.80. 279.80 for Jed Johnson and the Black Widow. In the four-wheel drive, Jared Chasteen was spellbound. And right now, here comes Keith Middleton with Deere and Company. What about it, John Deere, folks?
First one out tonight, folks. First one out tonight. It is a John Deere. How about a John Deere, people?
308.43. 308.43. So now then, this is where we start keeping up with the distance for the full pull. Keith Middleton, Deere Company, 308.43.
308.43, and you're the first one out. 308.43. You did some work today.
Yeah, we just didn't get, last night we didn't have enough weights on the fingers to lock the clutch up, and had some guys help me back there and got that done. But I think that track's going to get a little bit better, and I'll really be surprised if that's a top 5 finish.
All right, he says he's really going to be surprised if that's a top 5 finish here tonight. But anyway, our first tractor out of here, Keith Middleton out of Ohio with the Deere & Company. Ready to bring actually 3 on diesel fuel. Now we have this one coming on in alcohol. Let's see what happens. Tremendous amount of horsepower that this tractor puts out, I'll tell you. You see no smoke coming out of there, folks. Strictly on alcohol here. And I tell you what, these guys in alcohol and the guys with diesel, they fight each other everywhere they go. But these alcohol tractors are becoming more and more competitive all the time, no doubt about it. As you see last night, Doug was the big winner with the Barnyard Beast.
And the reason these super stocks are trying so hard, they've got $2,500 worth of super stock shootout money they're shooting for, and the first place winner overall for the weekend picks up another $1,000, so it's worth shooting for. Doug Rogers, Barnyard Beast, pulling team.
Well, we're having a major problem down there and trying to get her into gear, evidently with the gear that he wants to be in. And I'll tell you what, his crew and everybody else down there working feverishly trying to get him into gear. And that John Deere ready to go. So he can pull it out of down here, I'll tell you.
Well, while he's getting ready, well, I think he got ready. Tanner, Alabama, August 2nd and 3rd, I was right, 7 p.m., Tanner, Alabama. They've been doing this as long as we have, 20th Annual Alabama Championship. All right, here it comes, Doug Rogers, the Barnyard Beast. All right, John Deere, you got 2 of them out there. .38, 309.38, Mr. Doug Roberts, the Barnyard Beast. All right, we got our first winner from the Money Game WD.
But Dreyer, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I think there'll be some more get it out. We just hope we're in the top 5 so we can come back and try them again.
All right, kind of disappointment in the voice of Doug Roberts there, although he's your leader at 309.38, actually leading the full pull brigade here at 309.38. So what do you know? Let's see what happens. More tractors to come. Back to you, Chris.
Okay. Tullahoma, Tennessee, cause a tractor night trouble. These other tractors you've been seeing have 3 and 4 turbos. He only has 2, but he's got a strong running international. What about the international people? Got 2 John Deeres with full pulls. How many international fans we got here? How many John Deere fans? Uh-oh, international, you're in trouble. Here comes Kenneth Hale, Hale Farms, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Boy, he's straining for that 300-foot mark, but I believe he's just a tiny bit short. Kenneth Hale out of Tullahoma, Tennessee, 293.21, 293.21, Kenneth Hale out of Tullahoma, Tennessee. West, be sure and stop by and see StarTech Satellite. If you need a Ford car or truck, be sure to see Harpeth Ford. Here comes Rob Russell, the workhorse, and you'll see that black spool roll, and he will be humping.
Saga to it, Rob. Way to go, man. All right, international people, I want to hear from you right now. Where are my international fans? Last night, Rob did not make the pull-off. He finished 6th. He was ready to come here tonight, come screaming, I'll tell you. What kind of distance we got, Chris?
Just a second. 360.350. Wait just a second. It's 350.50. 350.50 for the workhorse, Rob Russell.
All right, go ahead.
All right, now how many international fans we got?
Yeah, that picked up a little bit. Rob, you had to be disappointed last night not making the program, but boy, I tell you what, you sure laid a fine run now.
Thank you. We were very disappointed. We come down here to do better than that. We're struggling a little this year. We're on a brand new Hypermax prepared motor that we've been having a lot of trouble with. He says hang in there, so we've been hanging in there. But Julie and the kids are with me, and we're getting a little disgusted, but a run like that makes it a lot better.
Yeah, big smile on his face, folks. I'll tell you what, this guy's grinning in for here out of Lennox Isle. Once again, let's give him a nice round of applause. He's in the pull-off right now. No doubt about it. Watch this tractor. He'll be here later on.
Okay, Butch, you can see the...
We'll get everything cleaned off here before we bring him on. Good, strong run by Rob Russell, though. We have 3 out the door. Rob Russell, of course, on the workhorse, we have Doug Roberts, Barnyard Beast, and we have Keith Middleton and Deere & Company currently at this time.
Terry Blackburn out of Schulzburg, Wisconsin, a Slowride alcohol burner. All right. What do we call that? Pull. And then some, 347.75. 347.75. We have 4 tractors right now in the pull-off. We got Jay Fuquay with Tennessee Tracks coming up. We got Hans Boxler with the special. We've got Leon Haney with a new tractor that doesn't have a name. We've got Jordan Lustig on the Silver Bullet. We got Eston Lane with Red Line Favor. And every one of these tractors is capable of being out the end.
It's okay, Chris. Terry, I'll tell you what, 347.75, they flagged you off. You might have gone a little bit farther, but it was a good, strong run. I'll tell you what, wheels up all the way down, and the tractor has just performed beautifully. How do you feel about the track conditions?
I think the track's improving. It gets packed down and worked up there a little bit. I think it'll get better all along here.
So you feel it's going to get better yet before the night's out, huh?
Yeah, I sure do. It'll get better.
All right, he feels it's better. He's going to looking real good to go to the pull-off. We've got currently 4 out of here. Let's see what happens with our next one. Back to you.
Okay, we got 4 out, Butch, and been here for 20 years too. So Mr. Jesse Fuquay and Jay have been here just about every time these gates have been open. So let's give them a big hand when they come down through here. Another international, Tennessee Tracks, 3688 International with 4 turbos, Mr. Jay Fuquay. Right there, right behind him. Okay, another smoker. See the black smoke roll? When he gets his boost just like he wants it, those centrifugal clutches will engage, and here he'll come. Jay Fuquay, the Tennessee Track, Springfield, Tennessee. Jay Fuquay, what do we call it? Help me out. A full pull. 322.68. 322.68 for Mr. Jay Fuquay.
Thanks very much, Jay Fuqua. I tell you what, you made a good show here last night. You weren't able to come back. What happened to you last night?
I slipped my clutch a long time in the hole, and I warmed it up, and I thought I better save it for tonight.
Well, it sure looked good tonight. You went 322.68. That puts you in solidly the 3rd farthest distance here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jay, now, were you not a winner here last year?
I won the 7 here, yeah.
He was the winner of the 7. So, folks, here's your defending champion right here, Jay Fuqua. We've got a long way to go yet, but he's real excited about being in the number 3 spot right now. Okay, back to you, Chris.
Been fun yet? All right. See, we had it rain this afternoon just to cool it off for you. See, it's about 102 down here this afternoon. You wouldn't have wanted 102 tonight, would you? Down about 83 now, down about just right. The special, Hans Boxler, Ferrisburg, New York, 7110 Case IH Magnum, 4 turbo. Out of here. A full pull. Let me hear it from you. What was it? All right. 330.42, Keith Middleton. Buddy, I'm sorry, but you've gone to the showers, boy. Next one on the bubble, Mr. Doug Roberts, the Barnyard Beast. He'll be the next one if anybody gets out past 309.38. But you may have somebody blocked in. Leon Haney out of Athens, Alabama. Alice Chalmers D21 4 turbo, 1,600 horse. Here it comes. I tell you what, he made that 300-foot mark, but it's not going to be enough to make the pull-off. Let's hear it for him. Leon Haney. He's got a, didn't make it, 300, 298.40. 298.40, Mr. Leon Haney, Athens, Alabama. I can't find my sheet right now to tell where he finished. I'll have to find, here it is.
Chris, he finished second last night.
Finished second last night. He's out of 84, Pennsylvania. He's got an AGCO white 6195 alcohol burner. Here it comes, Jordan Lustig. All right. Yeah, okay. 352.98. 352.98. Folks, we got a new leader. Jordan Lustig out of 84, Pennsylvania, the Silver Bullet.
And that also bucked last night. 15 years old, folks, driving a tractor like this, and I'll tell you what, he's got a proud papa standing over here. The young man will be back in the pull-off later on. Remember this name, Jordan Lustig, folks. It's going to be big in super stock before it's over with. Take it away, Chris.
All right, the Silver Bullet, Jordan Lustig, your new leader, 252.98.
We've got, of course, Rob Russell went out first, the farthest so far. Then we have the Slowride of Terry Blackburn. We have Tennessee Tracks, Jay Fuqua. We have Hans Boxler in the special. And now we've got Jordan Lustig out of here, too. So that makes our 5 right now. And we still got tractors yet to come. So it's getting interesting.
Put your hands together for them. All right, we'll take the top 5 in the pull-off, the top 5 that have made it past the full pull mark. We forgot a while ago, what did Jordan Lustig do? What did he have? He had a what? A full pull. I didn't hear that from anybody. Here it comes. Robin Blue, the mountain man out of Waverly, Tennessee. The Hillbilly pulling team. All right, he almost got it to that 300-foot mark. $289.21. 289.21. Let's hear it for him. Robin Blue, the mountain man. You'll pay for it in advance, or we'll ship it to you COD. And you can get those right down next to the steel booth. You can sign up down there, and they'd love for you to come by. Here it comes, Esden Lane out of Dayton, Minnesota, Red Line Fever. All right, I guess you'd say probably most likely he made a full pull. He's going to be coming back most likely in the pull-off. 343.43. So that's going to break Esden Lane in the pull-off, along with Jordan Lustig, Jay Fuqua, to your tractor, please.
Coming back, Lustig coming back, and Esden Lane coming back. Is that the way you see it?
Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Jay Fuquay got bumped, didn't he?
Yeah, the last shot there, he just got the...
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay Fuquay got bumped the last shot. I apologize.
All right.
For drivers. Rob Russell out of Lenox, Iowa, the workhorse. International 1066.
Ouch.
Okay, unless he's got major trouble, he stopped within 75 feet. He can back up and try it again.
Let's get it checked, folks. We'll make sure there's no fire in there right now. We want to check it, make sure that everything is okay. Tow tractor, please. Tow tractor, please.
Tow tractor, please. And a shovel. Problems.
Tough luck, man. I'll tell you. Just talking about that new Hypermax setup. And when we interviewed him a minute ago, and now, unfortunately, they burn a piston, I'll tell you, it's tough luck. Tough luck. How about it once again, Chapel Hill, as he comes down the track there? Let's give him a nice round of applause. What do you say? He's got his helmet off on now.
Distance 46.22. 46.22. Good friend of ours, Rob Russell, buddy. Sorry you having tough luck here tonight. Andy Cash, and that's Tennessee Steel Haulers. Here comes Terry Blackburn, the Slowride, out of Shelburne, Wisconsin. All right, another full pull. Another full pull for Terry Blackburn, the Slowride. He's beyond 300 foot. We'll see how far. They have reweighted the sled now. That's the reason he didn't make it quite as far. 313.39. 313.39 for Terry Blackburn, the Slowride. Now how many John Deere fans we got? Still got a lot of them, haven't we? Here it comes, Hans Boxler, the special. Had to get on the binders a little bit. It was pulling him to the left side of the track, and he had to get on the brakes to keep him going out of bounds. He's close to that full pull mark, but we'll have to wait and see. He's about as close as you can get to not have one. 299.51. 299.51. Your leader is still Terry Blackburn with the Slowride at 313.39. 61.95. He's claiming a little better than 2,000 horsepower. I see the ladies passing through the crowd with a souvenir program. You better get you one. You can't win these prizes if you don't get a souvenir program. And here it comes, Jordan Lustig, and he's got her going. Woo!
Man, that's close.
That's going to be awful close.
Man, that's going to be close, I'll tell you. Real close.
Leading distance so far was 313.39. Distance for Jordan Lustig. 313.29. 313.29. Still leading is Terry Blackburn at 313.39.
And folks, that's 1/10 of a foot. 1/10. 3.9 to 2.9. Let's give him a nice round of applause, folks. Puts him in the number 2 spot. Dang God.
Booth and the StarTech satellite booth and Broken Arrow traditional Indian crafts. Here's the lane, the red line fever. Here it comes. He's got 2 feet, 313.39. And not tonight. Not tonight. That's going to probably put him in about third or fourth place, about fourth, I would guess. $298.00, 298 feet even.
All right, Chris, we've got what we want to do here, folks. Last night, we got to finish pulling about midnight, and of course, there wasn't a lot of people left here. And these are the guys in the four-wheelers that were here that finished, and we wanted to make sure that they got recognized. So third place last night, we'll start with him, Lem Frieday Jr. out of Missouri. Lem, come on over here, stand right here. Lem was third last night. Folks, this is the Afghan that they've come up with a 20th anniversary. These are available for sale. Each of the top three guys are going to get one this year from the friends here at the Lions Club here, International and so forth, Chapel Hill Lions Club. Lem, I'll tell you what, it started you and your boy Chasteen over here. The Chevrolet has already put that Ford down one time. What about tonight?
Well, it's going to be a different story tonight.
Going to be a different story tonight, huh? How are you going to beat him? Yeah, you hope, huh? I hope. I know last year you guys kind of had a little private joke all year long how you would win, he would win, back and forth all year long.
Well, last year we managed to do that. We split every single weekend and went into Houston tied for first place, so it came right down the end, and I just came up a little bit short.
And who was the winner overall?
Jared won the championship.
Jared won the championship. But you were a gracious loser, I'll tell you. A second place man. No loser by any state, I'll tell you. Here are you. We got some metric hex drivers set for you for third place, along with some Pepsis and that. Folks, let's give a nice round of applause to Lem Frieday Jr. He was third last night. Good luck tonight, Lem. Good enough. Here's Joe Flannery now out of New York. Joe, I'll tell you what, looks like you finally got the PVS truck to stay on the ground.
Yeah, after terrible last year, I really looked terrible out here, and Chapel Hill's a great place to pull, and it just feels so good to be able to run with competitors like we have in our class and do as well as I did. It's just a great feeling, and glad to be back in the hunt here.
Well, now you're going to pull the rest of the circuit, I guess, all summer long, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're sure glad to hear that you're here with us from the United States Hot Rod Association. We have a jacket for you here for second place, along with the Afghan and some Pepsis. Folks, let's give him a nice round of applause, Mr. Joe Flannery, folks. He's our second place man. And the winner, and he won here last year, Jared, we want to look over here towards the camera, Jared Chasteen. It's kind of getting to be a habit here with you, isn't it?
I hope so.
Oh, you hope so, huh? You know, I told the people, I said, I brag on this guy everywhere I go about winning every national event. The first two shows this year that I announced where you've been, though, that truck fell on its face twice.
We've been having some problems getting it to lay down to the track.
Sit down over here. Take a load off your feet.
We've been having some problems this spring getting it to lay down. I want to do some bucking and jumping and bouncing up and down, but the last 2 weekends it's laid down, put down good runs. I want to thank the Lions Club for having us down here this year. And Tom Termolian, he has built another good engine, and hopefully this year we can repeat our victories.
Folks, he drove the Chevrolet last night to the big victory in four-wheel drive. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Spellbound right here, Jared Chasteen. All right, we need our super stock drivers now. Super stock drivers to the track, please. Super stockers, Hans Boxler, we need you to the track immediately. Hans Boxler. We need you to the track immediately. Hans Boxler. Well, Hans, you made 2 good runs here tonight. You can't be satisfied.
Yeah, we're real satisfied with a bunch of guys here that we got to compete with. It's an honor just to stand here and be able to compete with them and run with them. It's tough.
You guys came a long way to pull, and Chris has been telling everybody you guys milk 1,500 head a day, 3 times a day. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's enough to keep us busy.
How many employees do you have on your farm?
It ranges 25 to 30 people.
25 to 30 people, folks. Well, all the way from Varysburg, New York, third place tonight, super stock on the International. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Here's some Hans Boxler. Here's a nice hex driver set from our friends at Snap-on. You get an Afghan and also some Pepsis. Congratulations. Number 2, our 16-year-old high school student, Jordan Lustig. Jordan, how much are you a mathematician, man?
Do pretty good in math.
How much is 1/10 of a foot?
Pretty short.
Pretty short. Pretty short, folks. Would you say a tenth of a foot's about like that, Jordan?
Pretty close.
Pretty close, okay. Well, Jordan, we've got a jacket for you here. You were second again here last night. The bridesmaid once again. Folks, let's give this up-and-coming young man a nice round of applause. He's going to be a puller and a half in the future, no doubt about it. Jordan Lustig. Well, come right over here, Mr. Champion, and sit down on your throne, if you will. Terry Blackburn, you were third last night. You came back. You made some changes, obviously, today. What'd you do?
Well, we had a bad ignition module on it. We changed that, and it really helped the way the tractor run. All
right. Now, are you going to stay on the rest of the circuit the rest of the year? Are you heading to Evansville? Or are you going to Owensboro? Where are you going next?
We got to go home and do a little work, and we'll be back. We'll be at Bowling Green and down in Lexington, and we'll be around.
So they're going to be running all over, so make sure you check. And remember, the name's Slowride. They're out the rest of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Blackburn, let's give him a nice round of applause. A gracious winner here tonight in 75 Super Stock.